Shalom, shalom, giving all praises unto Yahweh, Basham, Yahushai, Basham Rakakdash, giving double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and for teaching me this word of truth, and shalom unto the elect. And I go into today's video concerning the horrible news out of California with those raging fires, and it reads and it states here what Malibu looks like after the Franklin fire ravaged parts of California. And since this happened like 4 weeks ago, but like it looks like the problems are compounding. But and so I go into this video for more info.
All right, video now out of Southern California shows crews tackling the Franklin fire from the sky and on the ground in Malibu. On its fourth day, the fire stands at over 4,000 acres. CAL FIRE says containment is less than 10% right now. CBS News correspondent Carter Evans tells us with winds finally dying down, the thousands of people under evacuation orders hope to return home as early as tomorrow.
Well, this is one of several structures that had burned. This looks like was a little outdoor pavilion here. If you look inside, you can see what's left of a TV on the wall there. This building was just incinerated. The good news is the main home is pretty much unscathed. If you take a look behind me here, they had some good defensible space here. Not too much brush, so the fire really didn't make it down here, and that's good news. But I want to give you a broader picture of what this fire has done to the mountains here, and just take a look at how black the mountains are here. There is no brush, there is no trees left. It is just bare hillside, and that gives you an idea of how intense this fire was. It really just incinerated everything all the way over there too. You can see this mountain is completely black as well, and it goes miles back that way. But if you look and you look down, you'll notice that most of the homes were saved. So firefighters got in here and were able to save a lot of these homes. Really, only a few burned in the end, which is surprising for how intense this fire was. The good news is the wind has calmed down, so firefighters are probably going to make some good progress today. There are 6,000 people still under evacuation orders, but we expect that to change. Perhaps they could be allowed back as soon as tomorrow.
Oh, that's great news. Thank you, Carter. All right, the winds are dying down, and it sounds like they're getting a little bit of rain.
A little splash today, and
Fantastic.
even more as we head into our Saturday forecast, and that is really important to note. Let's actually head over to California real fast on the map. As we head into the afternoon hours today, it is still important to note that all the way over where the Franklin fire is at, with that 7% containment, about 4,000 acres, they are dealing with some leftover showers from a storm that's actually really impacting Northern California, but heading into Saturday, they'll get a pretty decent amount of rain sweeping throughout all of Southern California. So let's actually time this out real fast and talk about a couple of those fire weather conditions too. Here's what's happening as we head into the afternoon hours today. Winds are starting.
Yeah, so clearly Esau is having his kingdom touched by the Lord of hosts. Definitely not having it easy. So I move to this precept here, Isaiah Isaiah 29 verses 6, and it reads, "Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, with thunder and with earthquake and great noise, with storm and tempest and the flame of devouring fire." And it looks like Esau is not having it easy at all in one of his kingdoms, that is California, and he seems to be at a loss here and confused. And I go to this video here as well to look at the aftermath. And of the raging fire that's going through California right now.
Raging and still out of control, the wildfires which have devastated this city. Fanned by hurricane-strength winds, new blazes erupting here all the time. Firefighters battling but being defeated on all fronts. This is now the worst fire in LA's history. The epicenter is Pacific Palisades, one of its wealthiest neighborhoods.
And by the way, these fires are the recent one that happened, and this one says 1 day ago. So this is quite recent.
Home upon home here, razed to the ground. People who evacuated will return to find only chimney breasts still standing. It's hard to believe, but this is the very centre of Pacific Palisades. This is one of LA's most exclusive neighbourhoods. It's home to the likes of Reese Witherspoon, Ben Affleck, Tom Hanks. All were evacuated. And look at what remains of the heart of this place. This building used to have an Italian restaurant, a couple of coffee shops, a bank. They're all now gone, and it's a similar picture over the other side of the road too. There used to be a smoothie bar in here, a clothes shop, a dry cleaner. It is almost complete destruction. With roads closed to most cars, local people came on bikes, horrified at what they found.
It's hard to process. I mean, it's as if I'm looking at a movie, you know. God, I don't know. It's stunning.
How's your home, sir?
Oh, it's gone. It's all the way gone. Yeah. There's very few homes that made it.
What does this make you think when you see this?
It makes me think of something like the end of the world, like life and death situation. This is pretty extreme. The extremest thing I've ever seen. It's just at this point it's about surviving and about trying to save as many people as you can.
What will be the financial toll of this?
This is going to be probably the most expensive natural disaster in the history of the state, maybe the history of the country, because there are like $20-30 million houses that went up, and all of these houses are worth $3-4 million, and some of them $10 million. So all of the hundreds of houses that burned, I mean, you know, do the math.
It's staggering, isn't it, the scale of this?
It's mind-boggling how it came into town and gutted the commercial district. I mean, it's incomprehensible to me.
Some of LA's most iconic landscapes are transformed, contorted by fire and covered in ash. This is the Pacific Coast Highway, normally a stunning coastal drive. Oceanfront properties now dust. Clayton watches as his neighbour's home burns down.
They just had a baby 3 days ago, 4 days ago or something.
And they live in that house?
Yeah, they did.
Anger is growing at the perceived lack of firefighters on the ground, people attempting to protect their own properties.
We've had 2 hoses and there hasn't been one single fire truck here the entire night, and which I understand. I guess there's only so many, but not one. I watched the entire Malibu burn down without any water being sprayed on it at all.
A firefighter tells me they struggle to get enough water from these fire hydrants overnight. The state's Governor, Gavin Newsom, not addressing those concerns. Governor, firefighters are telling me they didn't have enough water to tackle these blazes. Were you ill-prepared, Governor, for a blaze of this size?
So proud.
It is already a worst-case scenario for the people here. But with fires still smouldering and winds still whipping, officials warn the danger hasn't passed yet.
So it's true. And I conclude with this dear precept from our Lord Yahushua, and let me see when. Yeah, this is it. Luke chapter 12 verses 49. I am come to send fire on the earth, and what will I if it already be kindled? exactly. And it only means chaos, destruction, and anarchy that will be poured out onto this earth in the latter days. And one of these fire um, is this one happening in California right now, and all the other troubles happening on the earth as well. And it looks like the Lord is holding true to his word, and things aren't looking easy at all for Esau Edom. And so I conclude this lesson by giving all praises unto Yahweh, Basham, Yahushai, Basham Rakakdash, giving double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And I also give like I said, I give all praises unto Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem Rakakdash. I also double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom unto the elect. Shalom.